we have two big warnings our way. One is a wind warning, 70 miles an hour, and one is a snowstorm.
Welcome to Goblin Valley State Park and winter camping in Utah. It's cold.
It is cold. I was just thinking, it takes a special kind of person to camp in the snow.
We aren't those special people, and honestly, we usually run for the warmer states. But here we are, and at one of our most favorite places.
We still have nothing planned. Like, here's our plan. We're going to Goblin Valley today. Then we're gonna head to Zion. It's supposed to have like a potential winter storm in Zion when we get there, so that'll add to the adventure.
Again, we probably won't come out of our camp. We will come out of our camper.
We will. We're tough.
We'll suck it up. We just complain about it.
Yeah. Just gonna complain for a second. Just hear us out. And then that's about all that we have planned.
No, then we're gonna go to Red Rocks.
Oh, okay.
We got that.
Right. Then that's all we have planned.
Vegas. We got it. Our kids said, what's Vegas? So we need to rectify that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
So if you have recommendations for kids in Vegas, we're kind of looking for it because we've never taken our kids to Vegas. And lots of people love to vacation there as families. So, and yeah, we just need some recommendations. So hit us up with those. We got a short drive. We're only like 3 hours today.
Yeah.
I think our only fear right now is hoping that Goblin Valley has water.
Yeah, we found out Goblin Valley doesn't have a lot of cell service or internet service at all. So it's super remote. We don't want to get down there and find out that the potable water at the dump station is turned off.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to wing it. No one's answering their phone.
We've tried. But granted, we've tried now. It's a Sunday. We haven't really tried other days.
Check. We tried. I called 3 times.
Today. Sunday. So that's a little not fun when we're not quite sure. It says on there like all amenities are open except the showers. So I'm gonna assume that your dump station potable water's there then.
We got this. It's fine.
That's our motto. It's fine.
Goblin Valley is located near eastern Utah, about 49 miles southwest of Green River, Utah. We accidentally found this place back in 2017 when Rylan was 5 and Tegan was 3. We didn't intend to come here, but found it on our way to Escalante. This was an instant hit with our kids because it is virtually a rock playground.
We're going to go to the visitor center and see if there's water, or we're going to drive back to I-70, all in a day's work. All right, here's a lesson. We showed up at the visitor center and they said, the water's not going to be on for an hour. Sorry, go distract yourself for an hour and then come to the dump. We're like, let's just go to the dump and see. And water's on. So sometimes the people up front don't have information from the host to know exactly when it turns on. So try it. It's better than sitting and waiting for an hour. That's all I got to say.
Also, just so you know, we're here in Goblin Valley. It is February and the water and dump is on. The only thing that they said that they did not have available was the showers for some reason, which is interesting because I saw another person who was here in December had showers. So I'm not sure like when they decided to shut those off, but it sounded like they planned on shutting them off in October, but I don't know. You got some thoughts?
And it's not, are we talking about waves like in the ocean or waves like here in the wave?
A medium. So medium is like a size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So medium can like be like almost like a descriptor word that we use to be like in those common words like artist, like what.
After we got some schoolwork done, we bundled up and went to the valley floor to explore the hoodoos. Goblin Valley has a large collection of hoodoos, which are sometimes called goblins. A hoodoo is basically a rock formation that's eroded into a column-like structure. These hoodoos are super fun for kids because there's an entire valley floor full of small, climbable rock formations to explore.
Goblin Valley is one of my favorite places because it combines 4 of my favorite things. Being outdoors, exploring, climbing on rocks. I love climbing on rocks. Being with my family. It's just so vast. And like, there's just so many places to explore, and it feels like you're just wandering through the wild.
Jody laughs the hardest at her jokes. She laughs the hardest at her own jokes. I love it.
Do you know what this feels like? It feels like a real life version of Mario Brothers. Like, go jump on the mushrooms. Like, check them out.
Gonna keep going?
Go that way?
Does it keep going? No. I love these things. I turn into a little kid.
Don't we have a nickname for you? What's your nickname out here?
Well, Jody calls me Dora the Explorer because when we come to places like this, I get a little bit more like a little child who explores.
A little Dora.
Backpack, backpack. Okay, so here's our situation at present. We were supposed to head to Zion tomorrow, and a winter storm warning and a wind advisory have blown into the state of all of Utah pretty much. So we're in a situation where Goblin Valley is pretty good. Like, I think we're supposed to get like less than an inch of snow here. And yes, it gets a little windy, but it's done tomorrow at like 11. And it doesn't start till this evening. So it'll be a little gusty this evening, and then it's kind of done. But we're supposed to leave for Zion in the morning, which is a 6-hour drive. And they could get like up to 10 inches in Zion. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. One option is to just kind of wait it out here and see kind of if Zion doesn't get that much, or do we just head towards like Nevada more and not worry about like hitting anything over there, just maybe like a stopover and then keep going. So this is kind of a little bit of a predicament we're in. It's fine, but part of traveling on this shoulder season, I feel like you can only plan so much for weather, and then it'll just kind of come along and you gotta adjust. So that's where we're at. Good times.
Okay, today we are leaving Goblin Valley State Park just for a little day trip to a slot canyon called Little Wild Horse Canyon. Really, if you put horse in the name, Ryland's game. B, if you put slot canyons in the name, we'll go. So super excited to check this out. It's right outside the park if you are here, and you can get a brochure for it at the visitor center. Super cool, super excited.
Little Wild Horse Canyon is a classic slot canyon right outside Goblin Valley State Park. This slot canyon doesn't require any technical climbing experience, but there is some scrambling. You can do a loop that connects Little Wild Horse Canyon to Bell Canyon. The total loop is about 8 miles, but we just did an out and back of Little Wild Horse, which is about 5 miles total.
Cool. Wow.
help you?
I don't want to go under it. I don't want to go on top.
I'm gonna do now that
Jump down.
Okay, I'm over. See, I'll help you. Got it. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, this is neat. I recommend this spot.
Joe. Kristen can't handle getting into stuck spots because she got stuck in marble in Marble, Colorado.
I did. It was a piece of marble. And I wedged myself in the marble. And I had to have like quarrymen come and try to get me out.
And like, yeah.
I'm traumatized. I don't like that Jody just got stuck. Are you okay?
Okay, I wasn't stuck. I was just pretending. Sorry, that was not nice.
Not nice.
Okay, new plan. We canceled our reservations to go to Zion. We'll hit that in the spring. What we're going to do is we're going to stay here one more night and let the storm do its thing. It's supposed to end by 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So we will leave on Thursday instead. And actually, we're going to skip Zion and try to hit it on our way back. So we're going to head to Valley of Fire around Vegas where it's warm and it doesn't snow. So it's a long trip. We will have to do a stopover. I put a request in for Harvest Hopes to see if we can get a spot on the way. Otherwise, we'll do a national forest on our way. And then go to Valley of Fire and then continue on our way.
It's so windy out there. Oh, yeah. The like camp like post that say the number going like in the wind. It's and then the dust is swirling up. So it's not gonna be fun out there.
Jody and I were just congratulating ourselves this morning because we were like, oh my gosh, the winds weren't anything. It was no big deal. And as Rylan and I are sitting here this morning, the whole camper is just shaking from the gusts of wind. So hopefully it's short-lived. Like maybe it's the storm kind of blowing out. I think that's hopeful thinking. But oh my goodness. Jody took the truck and she's been working up at the top of the Goblin Valley because that's the only place we can get any kind of service. So she's been driving the truck up there and working.
I did almost have to take a break and Google how much wind would tip over a GMC truck. I just didn't know. Like, if it's hitting me sideways, is it going to tip me over? I didn't know. But I was talking to someone for a one-on-one, and they said, if I hear a big bang, I'll know that you're tipped over in the middle of nowhere in Utah. And I don't know what they were going to do. They were just going to think about me being tipped over in a truck. So there's that, folks.
Okay, we also have another crisis on our hands. And it's that we are out of toilet paper. So, I've sent Rylan on a mission to go check the bathrooms over here to see if we can maybe borrow a little toilet paper and TP to get ourselves through since we weren't planning on staying another night. And this is how Rylan showed up.
Well, I gotta hide it at least. Like, just walking through with rolls of toilet paper under my arms. So let's see. So, got one here and another one here. So hopefully this lasts us. I can go back out if we need more, but it took me forever to roll it. My hands were getting numb.
Morning, everybody. We are leaving Goblin Valley. We're trying to go all the way to get to Valley of Fire over outside of Las Vegas. We are trying to get through the snow. woke up this morning, looked at the weather report and the road conditions, and it looks like another storm is coming in southwest Utah, exactly where we're going. So there is a stretch of about 50 miles where they expect a foot of snow to go. We have to go through that spot. So we're gonna get to the top of that. If it's too bad, we're gonna pull over and try to camp. And otherwise we're gonna try to go through. So we're leaving really early. I love dumping early in the morning. It's fantastic. Nothing like standing outside waiting when it's freezing. But wish us luck. We'll see how far we go.
Hey, thanks for watching. Join us next week as we try and attempt a 7.5-hour drive to hopefully get out of the winter weather. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button here in the middle. It really helps, and we would love your support. See you next week, friends.